We are off to a hot start here at San Japan. In the first round of the San Japan Cup, it's Jay Pierce and Danny King. They're fighting on the escalator.
This is an incredible start here to the action of the first round of the first annual San Japan Cup.
This is at the González Convention Center in San Antonio, Texas. Over 30,000 attendees.
Come on,
and the millions watching around on WrestleRave's YouTube channel where you're watching this exclusively. Make sure to use a like and a subscribe for all of this wrestling action going forward.
And look at this. Danny King threatening Jay Pierce. He's gonna throw him off of this second story.
Trying a homicidal act on Jay Pierce.
Jay Pierce just countered with a clinch knee and a spank.
And a right hand from the man from the 713 as Jay Pierce gets great admiration from the crowd.
Always, no matter what city, no matter what state, as we're heading down back to the first story as the referee tries to enforce his authority. But these two men are inseparable.
Danny King in the colorful jeans and striped shirt, one half of the Dream Team tag team that you'll see later on this afternoon, as Danny King just throwing Jay Pierce on the ground. The Dream Team, one of the top tag teams in the Texas independent scene. Danny King, one half of that tag team, as they are former three-time New Texas Pro Tag Team champions, really putting their own dominant spin here at WrestleRave since debuting.
And it will be his partner Kr'eme up against a fierce challenger in round one of this San Japan Cup. But first we must declare a winner who will advance in the first tournament here at San Japan as we return back to the ring. Jay Pierce heads to the outside, clobbers Danny King, who looks like the Hamburglar.
Jay Pierce feeding off the energy of this arriving crowd here. A lot of them we got to notice were not big wrestling fans, but they definitely were by the end of this evening. And our main reason of that is to our friends at Wrestling Junkies Podcast. Give them a listen, like and subscribe on their YouTube, and follow them on all their social media.
Side rush and leg sweep by Jay Pierce only gets a 2 count as the fans are returning to the ringside area. A chaotic start to this tournament.
Yes, 8 individuals in this tournament here, with the semifinals happening later on tomorrow and the finals happening in the final block of this 5-show set. This is part 1 of this 5-show set, as Danny King just eliminating Jay Pierce's chances of a high-risk maneuver.
You gotta believe he was going for that forearm. Danny King shut that down real quick, making no friends here in San Antonio. Bit of a new look for Danny King, always evolving in the WrestleRave ring.
Yeah, he's got like a little ascot, kind of like, I believe Daphne Blake from Scooby-Doo wore a green ascot. Odd choice, but it matches his hair.
Well, there's a new artistic vision that we've seen Danny King express, and right now he's doing that through these stomps in the corner.
Danny King's artistic approach seems to be blunt force trauma at this moment, as he hears it from the hundreds in the crowd here, as ever so growing, seeing the action commence in this ring. Which, thanks to our friends over at Hybrid School of Wrestling for allowing us to use their ring for this amazing event. And we got a Bronco Buster, shades of Sean Waltman there.
A dynamic approach from Danny King, maybe looking to follow up. Oh, he's going for the win.
Danny King here to cover, hooks the leg, and kick out too.
Very close. Danny King beginning to show signs of frustration. Remaining on the attack into a camel clutch, it looks like.
Sheiky Baby would be proud of that one.
Jay Pierce has not submitted yet. Crowd rallying behind Jay Pierce.
This is the first of 4 first-round matches that you will see in this block of the opening ceremony here at San Japan. First festival show since debuting in 2021. Definitely a weird way to spend your 4-year anniversary as a promotion.
Danny King from the top rope.
Double axe handle.
Old school from one half of the Dream Team.
Dale Earnhardt shirt in the front, right there.
Pretty snazzy as Danny King is heckling that group of fans. Ghostface appears to be in that crowd as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of interesting people, interesting celebrities. I think we saw Jeff Hardy and Mankind today. Oh, there's Jeff over there, all right.
That's right. A colorful group of fans here at WrestleRave, here at San Japan.
Danny King. Now this is very uncharacteristic of the K-pop King.
What's gonna happen when we come back? Oh my God! I love pro wrestling, which means I need to take care of my neck beard. Luckily, we have Mad Cat Beard Care. They make these pro wrestling exclusive beard oils, balms, and body washes. And I'm not just talking gimmick stuff. Guys like Matt Cardona use these, even WrestleRave's own Brian Keith and Sin Bodhi. Those are some impressive beards. You can check them out at madcatbeardcare.com or follow them on Instagram and Facebook at madcatbeardcare. And hey, if you want to support WrestleRave and smell good while doing it, use the code RAVE at checkout and you'll get 15% off.
And we're back here. Thank you to everyone tuning in here for WrestleRave San Japan. This is our first block of 5. This is the opening round match of the San Japan Cup. 8 individuals will step into this ring with only one walking out as the inaugural San Japan Cup winner, which guarantees a championship match at any point they decide to use that.
It looks like they're gonna duke it out in the center of the ring. Jay Pierce, we saw him take a moment on the outside to fire up a bit, and he's clobbering away on Danny King, the now shirtless Danny King.
See if that affects him going forward, but he just a clubbing right hand on the side of the head. That could be a knockout blow. No, kick out. High socks, the referee says no, sir.
Those are bright white socks, reminiscent of the pearly gates that one will see when they hold up that San Japan Cup. Will it be Danny King? Will it be Jay Pierce? First, they have to get the 1, 2, 3 in this opening match in San Antonio.
Jay Pierce is a guy that's been in the business for a long time at this point. Really kind of found a resurgence in his career after really returning to his roots and kind of just being himself for once.
He feels comfortable.
Yes, he feels comfortable really for the first time in his career, and you've seen it with great showings against Barrett Brown, Exodus Prime, among others. Danny King looks like interchanneling the Macho Man. Oh, but he lands on the 2 feet instead. Small package, roll up. 2.
Just a 2 count there. Jay Pierce fires back up with a clothesline and an elbow.
Danny King wobbled here in the early going as Jay Pierce beginning to roll with the side or with the back suplex and a kip up.
The coldest Caucasian dragging Danny King back to his feet, maybe looking for a suplex. Danny King counters.
Oh!
Another old school maneuver there by Danny King, an ear clap.
What's this here? Perhaps going for a reverse DT, but he gets rolled up. No victory roll for Jay Pierce. Oh, Michinoku driver.
The cover, 1, 2, no.
Man. Danny King, he takes a lot of shortcuts in that ring, but you cannot deny how great of a competitor he is in there. He is a 3-time tag team champion for a reason.
And he's showing off all of his skills in a singles matchup, a high-stakes one at that. Super kick by Danny King.
Man, that landed right on the jaw. That could be it. Here's a cover, just barely enough, but no.
Back and forth they go. Who will walk away with the victory? Danny King not wasting any time.
They're gonna, they have to wrestle multiple times over this weekend, at least 3 in 2 days. The war of attrition, and these two are really putting on a show here in the early going. They've been brawling all over the place.
Yeah, you gotta think how much they'll have in the tank in the later rounds. That's definitely a thought to utilize and preserve energy as we advance in the tournament.
Dan King trying channel cowboy Bob Orton with a superplex, but Jay Pierce saw that one coming and headbutt right into his green hair.
Almost resembling a tennis ball. And he just bounced like a tennis ball. Jay Pierce maybe looking for that forearm.
Oh, he just kind of got a little bit of it. He may have just done a flying slap to the face.
That was a flying Stockton slap. What is this? Fireman's carry, maybe looking to finish him. Ushigoroshi by Jay Pierce.
Landed right on the back of his head. That could do it, and it does.
Jay Pierce advances in the San Japan Cup. And what a win for Jay Pierce.
Yeah, the devastating loss, and perhaps may result in maybe a psyche change from his partner KC Kreme, who we'll see later on tonight here in the first round. Have to wonder if that's going to be an omen for things to come. As wait a minute, that dastardly Danny King.
And Danny King, if you're familiar with him and KC Kreme, this is nothing new, as it looks like he is not done with Jay Pierce despite suffering the loss. As the bell continues to be rung.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Referee should really do something about this. He's just standing there like a doofus. Oh, Macho Man elbow.
And has the damage been done to Jay Pierce?
Jay Pierce seems seriously hurt on this one. That could have busted a rib easily.
We were talking about the match alone taking its toll on Jay Pierce's body, but that post-match attack just brought things to another level here at WrestleRave at San Japan.
Well, at the end of the day, he does get a rest, at least some reprieve until tomorrow. And he is in the semifinals, and hopefully for him in the finals seems to be okay. But that will definitely leave a sting, at least in the morning.
What a start to this first round of the San Japan Cup. Jay Pierce advancing in our first matchup as we send it to Ted Hallowell in the ring with no microphone.
Yes, there was a little bit of a cumbersome issue earlier on. They didn't have a sound system, but we could have had our own sound. Wait. Oh, I thought we had something.
I think the fans at ringside were south-siding as Jay Pierce made quite the impression. So a lot of first-time fans. KC Kreme, one half of the Dream Team.
Well, there's definitely no shortage of confidence in Mr. Kreme. He demands respect on a daily basis, and very full of himself.
San Japan will be no different as the spotlight is on one KC Kreme, who is looking for a challenge, it appears. In the opening round, he does not know his opponent.
We don't even know the opponents as we come out. This is all news to us, and we're the promoters.
The ring announcer looks equally clueless. KC is maybe just bringing the fight to one perhaps unlucky participant.
KC Kreme really making his presence known here in San Japan.
Here's that he's...
Oh, wait.
This guy, right?
This guy?
Yeah! This guy!
Jesse Funaki, is he not?
This guy!
I want to say that's Jesse Funaki, as you said. KC Kreme has singled out one person here at ringside. And Jesse Funaki, I mean, I don't know if he's prepared for this. He's just wearing his street clothes, but...
Yeah, it seems like he was just, enjoying the festival and, enjoying the wrestling. But it seems like he's being called out by KC Kreme. That's concerned, obviously. It's very dangerous to be in that ring, You've got to be prepared in the ring, stretching is just as important, just getting your psyche ready for combat.
That is true.
But it seems like Jesse Funaki is going to take him up on the opportunity.
Well, he's got the proper footwear. He doesn't have to worry about tearing his clothing, as the kneecaps are already blown out. And he may be looking to blow out KC Kareem's kneecaps in this now opening round matchup. Our second of the day, Jastin Funaki taking on KC Kareem.
Really just in street clothes, but as that name may sound familiar, obviously the son of Sho Funaki, a legendary run in WWE for multiple years, a former Cruiserweight champion. And Jastin Funaki well on his way to phasing in his own legacy.
Yeah, Jastin Funaki, he wakes up ready to wrestle, regardless of the attire, as both men taking a moment to soak in this wonderful crowd here at San Japan.
Yeah, ever growing, as KC Kareem still trying to get the admiration from the San Japan crowd, but to no avail.
Well, you said it earlier, he demands respect.
Yeah, but respect is earned, not deserved on KC Kareem's part. And yes, I do respect KC Kareem's abilities in the ring, but the tactics he goes about it. Oh, even Sherry!
Ref Sherry taking a moment, as everyone is getting their flowers here.
Well, except for KC Kareem.
Well, like you said, he's going to have to earn it, and a win over Jastin Funaki may be the victory that he needs.
Definitely has the hometown advantage here in San Antonio, obviously coming from the hybrid school of wrestling. His dad lives in the area, and the Funaki family has called San Antonio home for quite some time. And
there's the bell. We are underway.
KC Kareem obviously had enough junction in his munction to call out someone in the crowd. So he didn't know his opponent. So equally as a disadvantage for KC Kareem as Jastin Funaki.
Yeah, and KC Kareem, that's not going to bother him too much. He is always looking for a fight, always looking to prove his abilities and earn that respect, as you have stated prior. Handshake, speaking of respect, but KC Kreme looking to take a shortcut.
Yeah, Jastin Funaki knew better than that, as he fires off right hands like little pistons.
Clothesline out of the ring. KC Kreme jumping off of that impact.
360 over the top. And Jastin Funaki seems to have caught KC a little off guard. Maybe he took this challenge a little too lightly.
Definitely a little shaken up by the opening to this matchup. Jastin Funaki looking very comfortable despite the short notice matchup.
And don't forget, KC Kareem has a very well detailed mean streak. We've seen him do some heinous things here at WrestleRave. Even kicking our friend Clinton Shorter in the face, who was a guest of ours, among other terrible things that this man has done, but that wasn't terrible. That was a beautiful drop kick by Funaki, and KC Kareem all out of sorts early on.
And it's the fundamentals of Jastin Funaki that will catch you off guard. To many, it may not be flashy, but the execution of these moves is just so flawless. But KC Kareem is looking to use his power to overmatch that.
Right in the gut.
And it's the boots of KC Kareem to watch out for. Jastin Funaki lands another pretty drop kick. Cover. 1.
Just gets a 1 count there. KC Kareem, maybe wasn't expecting to win right there, but definitely takes some energy out of KC Kareem, who decides to kick out of 1 with authority.
Yeah, it's going to have to be those quick, flashy attacks, those bursts of offense from Jastin Funaki, reminiscent of his father.
Funaki firing away 10 shots to the skull of Kareem, with this crowd in a tizzy early on.
Firmly behind Jastin Funaki. Coming out of the corner. Another picture-perfect drop kick. KC Kareem is flattened as the crowd continuing to show their support.
Funaki is just well, there's KC again taking a little shortcut.
Definitely saw a finger to the eye. Ref Sherry may have not had the same angle we do, but that allowed KC Kareem to get back on track.
This is textbook KC Kareem. Takes a little shortcut. Whenever he sees that he's losing the momentum, he gains it right back in swift motion.
It's with those heavy boots. KC Kareem now using that bottom rope to just choke the life out of Jastin Funaki.
You shut your mouth!
respect. He sure doesn't show it to many others.
Especially figures in authoritative positions. As he is just stomping a mud hole in Jesse Funaki. Foot across the throat with some flair.
Of course, Kr'eme, you know, we talked about that no respect for authority. He has a match actually later on next week in Porter against referee Daniel, teaming up with Danny King against ref Daniel and Dustin Nguyen. So that shows you his lack of respect for authority.
And you gotta believe that keeps every referee on their toes when they're officiating this madman.
He is a madman. He's got a few fries short of a hat.
I mean, we're lucky he chose Jesse Funaki out of this crowd, a guy that's been in between those ropes. Kr'eme looked to charge up in the corner, but Jesse Funaki reverses things.
Oh man, Kr'eme really feeling those chops. Oh, the stinging sensation on your chest has to be unbearable for Kr'eme.
Kr'eme looking to escape. Funaki catches him. Irish whip, looking for another drop kick, but KC has it well scouted. He's gonna take this time for another breather.
Yeah, you notice right when Jesse Funaki was gaining momentum again, there's Kr'eme stopping it in a heartbeat. But look at Funaki! Plancha over the top rope.
Diving to the solid concrete floor here at ringside.
Yeah, no pads here, and we may get another brawl around the festival grounds here in San Japan.
What's gonna happen in this first round matchup?
This is a very exciting moment. We are being shown at WrestleRave.
Yeah, we are. You guys are enjoying a hell of a card right now. But if you guys want to hear more about this card, hear a little bit more about wrestling in general, please subscribe to our podcast at the Wrestling Junkies Pod. It's on YouTube. We're on X. We're on Instagram. Eric, tell them all the socials.
You can find us on X at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. You can catch us Monday through Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have incredible guests. It's a very unpredictable show. You never know what is going to happen. If you want great wrestling content, you want some great trivia, you want some great banter between a couple of dudes from Cincinnati, come check us out. Like, share, and subscribe.
We are back here at San Japan. Jesse Funaki has grabbed one of the signs promoting the wrestling events here at San Japan. It has gotten chaotic.
Yeah, we had instructed the referees to use relaxed rules in these scenarios. We don't want the San Japan Cup to be debated, but it looks like these two are going back on the escalator now.
Everyone taking it to a higher level. The stakes are high. The tension is high here at San Japan. Ref Daniel almost slipping on this slick floor here at San Japan. And Kr'eme just battering Jesse Funaki into that trash can.
These two, oh! Could have broken his hand. Right into that, man.
Of this convention center. As Ref Sherry catches up with the action and almost catches a right hook from Kr'eme.
And Kr'eme is all out of sorts, and our lordship.
Looks like he may join in on the action. We'll see if he goes up to the second story, as it looks like our combatants.
Well, here we go again. We're trying the escalator again.
KC not even waiting to get to the top, giving him some burn on the edges of that escalator.
You have to wonder if the Dream Team planned for this all along, scouting, hey, we're going to take the fight on the outside. We're going to take advantage of these relaxed rule settings the most we can.
It was earlier today that they were eyeballing that escalator and now utilizing it in their strategy in this tournament.
These guys,
their conversation just getting broken up.
What was going through their minds?
And what is going through Jesse Funaki and Kr'eme's mind?
Well, it's obviously beat the other man senseless and try to get a victory, but again, you have to wonder, how far are these two going to be able to go after another match of this magnitude as the Banana Knight makes his way up?
That is what they have to think about. This is a gauntlet. This is a tough tournament in pro wrestling, as Jesse Funaki,
very kind Samaritan.
looks like a cold bottle of water.
After a brawl like this,
It's much needed.
Sherry getting a little frustrated with losing a little control here.
Wait, no!
Oh! Let's continuing this onslaught here, and where are we at now? World Taekwondo Center.
Shout out to the World Taekwondo Center. Getting some airtime here.
Oh! Mark shot to the gut. This is just getting chaotic. Oh no, not on his table. What do we got here? Looks like
Getting a full tour of the facilities here.
You don't even
As
know
they
how
do
to
spot a
wrestle.
wrestling ring, he may be returning to the squared circle soon.
maybe the NPC enjoying the action. Getting a little fan down as well.
Casey Kreme expressing his exhaustion. And this is what we talked about.
Come on, Jastin!
Kareem now up at the top. Feeling the ire of this fan base here. Oh, went for the axe handle, but Jesse had it scouted.
That could be what Jesse Funaki needed. Back in the center of the ring. Casey Kreme looking for an exit.
He's in trouble. He got a right hand right in the gut. That could have knocked the wind out of him temporarily, but Jesse Funaki fires off another right hand. And another one. You can feel the tide starting to shift here.
Casey Kreme looks rocked. Jesse Funaki, a flurry of blows. Maybe charging up one more.
Big right hand knocks Casey Kareem down, and Funaki's feeling it. Shoulder tackle.
Off the ropes again. This looks familiar.
This does look familiar. And where have we seen that? From a certain man, a legend who will be retiring at the end of the year. Could be time for a 5-knuckle shuffle.
Got him. And Jesse Funaki, is he going to finish the sequence? Will we see a fireman's carry? Will we see the attitude adjustment?
Never more of a worthy recipient of an attitude adjustment than Casey Kareem, but he fights out of it. Oh, went for that big boot.
Super kick. Oh my God, that got him right on the jaw.
Oh! He's got him up. Attitude adjustment.
Cover. 1, 2, no!
Looks like the real one. It's gonna have to take multiple to get him down.
Maybe one from the top rope. Maybe something we haven't seen out of Jesse Funaki. What will it take to put away Casey Kareem and advance to the second round of this Sandy Pan Cup?
Another brutal match between these two. They brawled all over the place. They have fought each other tooth and nail. You know, we're going past the 10-minute mark probably in this match, and they still have 2 more matches if they want to win this tournament.
Jesse Funaki channeling another legend.
San Antonio legend, Shawn Michaels. Could it be a Sweet Chin Music? No.
And Casey Kreme, every time he's been in danger, he has resorted to the ringside area where he can escape the action for just a moment. But Jesse Funaki, I don't think he's going to let him off that easy.
No, he's not. But perhaps this Casey Kareem. Oh, it was a trap. It was another poke in the eye.
We saw that tactic earlier, and look at that! Double axe handle in the corner. Jesse Funaki looks rocked.
I don't know if he's still recovered from that double axe hand, or that the thumb to the eye, and gets a drop kick, basement style. That could have done it right there. Let's see.
No!
Casey Kareem, maybe some doubt creeping into his mind.
You can see the eyes popping out of his skull as he continues the onslaught on Jesse Funaki, who will not give up. Dragged to his feet by his hair is Jesse Funaki.
Definitely an admirable showing, win or loss, from Jesse Funaki, who came into this match cold.
Definitely. You know, Casey Kareem, while he didn't know his opponent, he was prepared, he was in ring gear, he knew that this would be a first-round matchup in this tournament. But he is pulling out all the stops here in the first round, maybe looking for a superplex.
Jesse holding on, though, using that strength, and look at him, he's fighting back again. No quitting this kid.
What will give? Oh!
A purple nurple! And Jesse Funaki looking to be the right guy in the right place at the right time.
Jesse Funaki from the top rope. Double axe handle. Funaki into the cover. Hooks the outside leg. No!
My goodness, what is it going to take? Both these guys have landed everything they possibly could, and they still haven't found a way to pin the other's shoulders down for a count of 3.
I cannot believe this is a first round matchup. All gas, no brakes from both of these men. Jesse Funaki tuning up the band again in honor of a former colleague of his father. Misses.
Oh man, capture suplex landed Funaki right on the back of his head. And
Boot of Doom into the cover.
And Kreme escapes.
What a match. Just caught him with that Boot of Doom across the face. Jesse Funaki not the first nor the last to feel that devastating maneuver as Kreme advances to the second round of the San Japan Cup here in San Antonio, Texas.
You like that, right?
Continuing first round action here at San Japan. In the San Japan Cup, entering the tournament, Jastin Taylor, the living proof, making his return to WrestleRave. We saw him in a battle with Rick Savage, which he walked away victorious from at WrestleRave Food Fight New Caney. Now returning stakes higher than ever in the San Japan Cup.
Jastin Taylor really, truly to me, is one of the most underrated talents here in the Texas independent scene. If he looks familiar, you may notice him through AEW Dark appearances. He's worked with a lot of major promotions here in the Texas independent scene. Really a great, outstanding talent and a great role model here for plenty of people in the WrestleRave universe.
Many call him a hidden gem. Certainly a 5-tool player, and he's going to look to showcase those skills in this matchup.
It's not Jay Pierce, it's Devin Carter.
One Devin Carter who is making their WrestleRave debut tonight in the San Japan Cup. What a first impression it would be for Devin Carter to score some victories. Wow, what an entrance. Talk about impressions. Devin Carter. This is going to be a fun matchup. A clash of two very unique pro wrestlers. I haven't seen much of Devin Carter. Certainly familiar with Jastin Taylor's game. We'll see how the new star emerges here under the bright lights at San Japan.
Well, Devin Carter only been a pro for about 2-3 years at this point. Came from the hybrid school of wrestling. Has worked great promotions like Inspire. Has had some real big clashes with the likes of Effie, among others.
And look how comfortable Devin Carter is in this WrestleRave ring. Showing lots of personality, not intimidated by the hefty challenge in Jastin Taylor.
And respect shown from the two individuals here.
Certainly a change of course from the Dream Team's antics that we are familiar with in the 2 first-round matchups that we have seen so far, as Jastin Taylor takes control in the center of the ring with this wrist lock.
Devin Carter, talked to them earlier today. Was very, very happy to be a part of WrestleRave here, making their debut, especially in an event like this, in a San Japan Cup, in the San Japan convention here, right down the road for them at the Henry González Convention Center.
And that's what's so great about WrestleRave being on the road. We see the WrestleRave mainstays, the poster boys, if you will, and they mix it up with some of the great local talent offerings, such as San Antonio, such as Devin Carter. As Jastin Taylor takes the back, but Devin Carter escapes with an Irish whip. Reversed. Off the ropes they go. Cartwheels out of the danger zone there. And Devin Carter once again, lots of theatrics, lots of flexibility.
But equally shown by Jastin Taylor.
Jastin Taylor says, not so fast. I can keep up. I've been in the ring with the best of them.
Yeah, there is a match from OSW. Jastin Taylor and Kurt Stallion. That's one you have to come and watch and see to believe. You can look it up on YouTube, actually. It is one of the best indie matches you'll see from any promotion, honestly.
And it's those experiences that have crafted the pro wrestler that Jastin Taylor is today. Back handspring, looking for that big kick, but Devin Carter had it well scouted, continuing to not show fear against a well-seasoned competitor.
Yeah, and playing a little bit of mind games, perhaps, trying to get in Jastin's head, but didn't seem to be working too much. Jastin, nothing's going to really surprise Jastin. He's a veteran. He's been in the ring with a lot of big names over the years, so nothing's going to surprise him or catch him off guard.
Certainly. Oh, that spinning back kick caught the back of the head of Jastin Taylor, but he fired back with that European uppercut.
You see it all the time in MMA. Sometimes those shots in the back of your head can easily knock you out, so Jastin Taylor pretty lucky to still be standing and with it.
Definitely got out of harm's way just in time. Jastin Taylor back on track. Devin Carter against the ropes. Irish whip. Carter, look at that slide through, snatching the leg along with it.
Oh, big knee to the side of the head. May have caught him in the mouth. Oh, and a nice neck breaker from the seated position. No wasted motion from Devin Carter. But it only gets 2.
What a flurry of offense. I'm already impressed with Devin Carter in their debut here at WrestleRave.
Yeah, very impressive work here early on. Really taking it to the veteran. But Jastin Taylor, look at that athleticism.
Just showing off. Luring Devin Carter in. And they get 2 feet to the face as a result.
Oh, big heel kick. Caught him right on the side of the face. And a kick up by Taylor. Really feeling it now. And oh my, there's no padding on that side or any sides here.
We've seen a little bit of everything from Jastin Taylor. Maybe a little high flying to go along with it. Jastin through the ropes. Diving on to Devin Carter onto that solid floor.
Yeah, and there's no soft landing on concrete floor. You either just hit concrete and you have to pay the consequences afterwards.
And Jastin Taylor is well aware
He's gonna go again.
of the dangers.
Another tope suicida. And another hit right on the concrete for Devin Carter. How much more can they take?
Everyone in this tournament has just been going harder than ever. It's amazing to see, even with their awareness of the multiple matches, the heavy workload, as Devin Carter returns to the ring, catches Jastin Taylor on the outside.
Oh, but a tope suicida on Devin Carter's part.
Tip for tap they go. Devin Carter back on track with a high-risk maneuver.
You have to wonder that, just look at the sense of urgency. Really goes in there and works like a veteran inside that ring.
Well, Devin Carter knows how big of an opportunity this is. It's a match in front of a lot of new faces and a huge treasure chest at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, with that big kick. They say there's nothing like a first impression, and I think Devin Carter is making a very strong first impression here. Win or lose, but kick caught him right on the chest. I don't know if they got all of it, but it was enough to rock Jastin back.
You saw Jastin clutching that chest as he catches a rear end to the face. Heavy impact there in the corner. Devin Carter looking to fire out of the corner now. What is this? To the very top rope. Devin Carter.
Could we be seeing a moonsault? Picture perfect, but no water in the pool.
Man, so much hang time on that moonsault. That gives Jastin Taylor some time to respond. Back to his feet.
Oh, but Devin Carter still fighting back. Perhaps maybe one of those kicks early on still dazing Taylor. Well, not too much it looks like.
What an ability to roll out of harm's way. Kick to the midsection of Devin Carter. A second win from Jastin Taylor, but he eats an elbow to the face.
Oh, man.
Back and forth they go. Off the ropes again. Here comes Devin Carter once more.
And tit for tat. These two have been so evenly matched.
Just slugging it out. off the ropes, back and forth like a ping pong match. Jastin Taylor. Oh, look at that. Managed to confuse Devin Carter.
Cross body, will that be enough? Oh, man.
Jastin slides out of the pinfall, takes the back of Devin Carter, hoists them up with a German suplex. Devin Carter back to their feet and a German suplex of their own. Both about to meet in the center of the ring. Clothesline. Both back up. This is incredible, and oh my. The exhaustion. The damage that both have consumed. Who will make it back to their feet first in this San Japan Cup first round matchup?
Yeah, we've heard that the winner of this matchup will meet Kr'eme, who won earlier on tonight. They will be fighting tomorrow in the third block of the show. But Jastin Taylor really trying everything in his power to try to survive Devin Carter. Same with them.
Forearms from the knees. Both combatants trying to fight through the pain.
Big right hands exchanged by both. Oh, big uppercut.
You can hear the impact of that. Devin Carter, a lot of offense off the ropes. Here they come again.
Big strike from Taylor. And another one.
And it's been Jastin Taylor's power, his speed, a little bit of everything as they look to send Devin Carter into the opposite buckle. Shades of Ric Flair landing on that apron.
Oh, got that boot right in the face, and Taylor feeding off the energy of this crowd.
What's he gonna do from the outside? Roll through. Carter catches Taylor. Carter back to their feet.
Oh! Caught a knee right on the face. That could be enough. Oh.
Jastin kicks out at 2.9. Devin Carter, you can see the shock on their face, but they know that now is the time to strike more than ever. Jastin Taylor rocked, finding the corner, using ropes to help him back up.
These two are exhausted.
Carter senses victory. It may take one more big move, and they may be thinking a back suplex from the top rope.
Oh man. Big right hands. And a headbutt.
That managed to create some separation. But Jastin Taylor's back is to his opponent. Look at this.
Or is it? Oh!
German suplex again. Jastin Taylor feeding off of his adrenaline.
Firing up. Big kick to the face after the handspring.
Cover. 1, 2. No!
Unreal.
I think everyone here thought that was it. The winner of this, of course, advances to the next round. Who will meet Kr'eme? Will it be Jastin Taylor? Will it be Devin Carter?
These two have been fighting tooth and nail all night long. But something's got to give here in the closing moments. You got to feel like the end has got to be near. That one next big move is going to do it.
This may be it. Carter slips through. Fireman's carry. Jastin rolls through into a sunset flip. This is a pinfall. Carter escapes. Oh, look at this.
Jackknife cover. No, another roll up. 2. Oh!
Jastin catches Devin Carter, and that will do it. Jastin Taylor advancing to the second round, the semifinals of the San Japan Cup.
Man, that was hard fought from start to finish. And now, Jastin Taylor, the living proof, will meet Kr'eme in the semifinals of the San Japan Cup. And what a matchup that's going to be tomorrow. tomorrow evening.
We are ready for the final matchup in the first round of the San Japan Cup as Alex Arsenal makes his way to the ring.
Alex Arsenal, I see more Ryan Reynolds of Deadpool fame. Dueling out the double sabers.
Very on-brand attire for Alex Arsenal, as well as the matching Haley Danielle, who is frequently accompanying her main man, Alex Arsenal, here at WrestleRave.
Yeah, what started as a little competition at Bound by Love in 2021. Alex Arsenal actually won a date with Haley Danielle, and, well, they've been an item kind of ever since. It was, like I said, love at first sight, although they have quite the tumultuous relationship. So
it's been 4 years of ups and downs. I'm sure they're hoping to trend in the positive direction tonight and tomorrow in the San Japan Cup tournament. Alex Arsenal ready for action here.
He's had some big moments in WrestleRave. He was just moments away from capturing that WrestleRave championship back at King of the Mountain in January. He obviously has a loose association, to say the least, with the Dream Team, so that tells you all about what kind of person Alex Arsenal is. But he will have an interesting challenge here if he wants to advance to fight Jay Pierce in the second round, and a familiar face to many in the Texas independent scene, his opponent, the Wind Dragon, Dustin.
A former WrestleRave title contender, Dustin Nguyen, always up for a challenge, loves the concept of tournaments, the fighting spirit of the Wind Dragon. He feels that he shines best in moments like this, like San Japan.
Absolutely, and you know, in a way, probably a hometown advantage in some way. I saw Dustin earlier on, you know, visiting many of the exhibits and the vendors here today. A real big anime fan, so he probably feels right at home here in San Japan. But obviously, Arsenal has embraced the atmosphere as well.
Ref Sherry looks to start the action. Haley Danielle probably needs to get out of the ring if we are going to start this. This is a one-on-one matchup. We will see Haley Danielle in wrestling action in one of the future events here, one of 5 who are watching right now here at the San Japan weekend.
Jack, you mentioned that it's going to be a one-on-one match, but if you know anything about watching Haley Danielle over the years, it never really ends up being a one-on-one contest.
She's one of those aides that like to make their presence known. They like to earn their paycheck, so to speak. And Haley Danielle will stop at nothing to see Alex Arsenal be victorious. We'll see how involved she gets.
She's been in a more foul mood as of late, especially all day at the festival. She just didn't understand why she was even here around all these nerds, and which is asked for a pay up front, only doing this for the money. So that's the kind of person Haley Danielle is. She could care less about being here. It's all about that green. As the bell rings, and we're underway here in this final San Japan opening round match. The winner will take on Jay Pierce in the semifinals. Already set. It's Jastin Taylor and Kreme of the Dream Team. They will meet in the semifinals tomorrow evening. It's been a great start here for the San Japan Festival. Look at that, Arsenal. Quite get the full extension on that.
Perhaps a display of confidence and athleticism from Alex Arsenal. May have taken a hard one to the abdomen. You see him hunched over in pain.
He is definitely a great athlete, great body. Really keeps himself in great shape each and every day. He's here, and in some ways, he may look like a goober outside of the ring, but he can be as vicious with him as anybody is. Dustin Nguyen.
Showing off all kinds of unique flair and offense, if you will. They embrace in a matter of respect.
Arsenal, he's been enjoying himself actually around here. Saw him playing some of the games earlier. He's been kind of having fun. Haley Danielle wants him to be, a little more focused on winning that San Japan Cup, which guarantees a championship opportunity of their choice when they want. They can name the time, the place, and the date. So a lot of high stakes here in this tournament. The two guys that definitely have challenged for the championship in the past have not succeeded. Still chase that elusive goal.
Perhaps a test of strength, but Alex Arsenal, no stranger to taking shortcuts, and that's what he did right there as he pummels Dustin Nguyen to the canvas. And plenty of showboating, plenty of shortcuts, as I stated, and that's a hard forearm to the face of the grounded Wind Dragon.
And that's what Alex Arsenal's going to want to do. He doesn't want to keep this, fast-paced, frequent offense from Dustin. He wants to ground the striker, bring him down to his level and just really slow the pacing of this one.
And that's what's so good about Alex Arsenal, or what I was saying. He seems to have lost eyes on his opponent and the grapple, but he's getting back to where he's comfortable, reapplying that headlock. Alex Arsenal, he finds what works against any given opponent. Definitely a strategist, applying a unique skill set to overwhelm each opponent. And Dustin Nguyen, as you said, he's going to look to ground the power of the Wind Dragon.
Oh! Dustin getting out of that, and now, oh, look at this. Roll up, could catch him here.
Arsenal pops out. Back to their feet, Dustin.
Nice one-footed drop kick there from Dustin.
Just floored Arsenal, backing him into the corner. You see Haley Danielle tending to her man, but Dustin Nguyen not letting off the gas.
Like Alex Arsenal, maybe a little less focused on this match as he should. He's been quite a busy guy. He's been acting in Hollywood for a couple of movies lately. We'll have some more information on that as the night progresses. He's been out, filming, presenting WrestleRave on the big screen. Oh!
And it's that balance that can be hard to navigate. Dustin Nguyen, someone that lives and breathes WrestleRave, constantly in a pro wrestling ring. Alex Arsenal has multiple channels in which he takes part in. We'll see how focused he is on the San Japan Cup tonight.
Here's those striking of Dustin, just pounding right in the chest of Alex Arsenal.
Ref Sherry warning Dustin Nguyen to get it out of the corner. Looks like he's going to initiate with an Irish whip. Countered by Arsenal. Dustin evades Arsenal in the corner. Look at that hip toss. Picture perfect form. Into a cartwheel, into a drop kick. Dustin Nguyen is rolling.
Yeah, we talked about it. Oh, hold on. Here's a cover. And, oh, man. That was close. Sherry nearly getting that hand down for a third time.
Quite the display of martial arts from Dustin Nguyen. It was those sequences that really caught Alex Arsenal off guard.
Oh, what was that?
Put him in this position, but Haley Danielle.
What the heck is that? Is that one of those swords that he came out with?
It's a damn prop, and that's exactly what Haley Danielle is serving as right now.
Well, thank God that it was a prop. But, oh no. Dustin is challenging Haley? What is what is happening here? Oh, that was... Haley played right into his game. Again.
Back and forth, they're going sword on forearm.
Oh, wait a minute! Sherry was trying to discard that weapon, and Haley Danielle just dropped Dustin right on his neck over the top rope.
And this match has been about Alex Arsenal diverting the attention to create those opportunities, those shortcuts that Alex Arsenal has become proficient in taking.
And that's the problem. Alex Arsenal, he's a great athlete, a great wrestler inside the ring, yet he resorts to these tactics when he really doesn't have to.
Well, he knows Dustin battles with honor and dignity, and perhaps the antithesis to that is the answer to securing the victory in this tournament.
So we're in a lot of trouble here. Maybe still catching his breath.
Body slam, center of the ring.
That's not going to help. Cover. Oh, sir.
A little hesitant on that pinfall. Arsenal constantly taking a moment to soak in his own greatness
Alex Arsenal loves Alex Arsenal. He is the main character in all of his stories that he is in of life. It's Dustin in a tough spot right here, trying to get the resilience of the crowd to feed off of.
Dustin fires and an elbow to the midsection. A lot of damage to that midsection of Arsenal. Once more, breaking free more and more with each shot
Oh,
from Arsenal. Perhaps dragging Dustin by the hair. A desperation takedown from Arsenal. And we've seen this before. Perhaps a standing moonsault.
Saw him do this earlier, but to the mat, but there's a body in the way this time.
Oh, almost got him.
Dustin showing heart and resilience, no surprise there.
Arsenal finding his way in terms of offense, directing the pace of this matchup.
What a great tournament, what a great start to this 5-match block. Of course, coming out later this afternoon, or tomorrow, whenever this decides to stream, we will be at the Clash of the Cosplay.
Yes, you will see many more costumes, many more iconic figures in the squared circle.
I've seen some guys in the back that I was starstruck by in the back. Oh, he was a covered. And we have not going to spoil it right here, but we will have, as the main event of Clash of the Cosplay, a grudge match of no other kind. Stay tuned for that.
It's perhaps the biggest rematch in cinematic wrestling history. But for now, one of these men trying to make their own cinematic story, their own moment. Who will reach the climax of the San Japan Cup? It all starts here in the first round. The final first round matchup of this tournament. Dustin Nguyen breaking out of this submission. Oh, and a Pele kick almost. That rocked Alex Arsenal into the corner.
Yeah, Arsenal a little staggered, a little let low, but got the counter immediately right after, slowing down the Wind Dragon.
It's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to just find what neutralized Dustin for now, because he had a streak of momentum going. But Arsenal just shut that down real quick.
Yeah, Arsenal has been on big stages before. He's not, it doesn't come unnatural to him. The moment is never too big for Alex Arsenal. Arsenal just slowing down this pace, like we said, and he's really enjoying himself and his handiwork.
Leaping over Dustin, not once but twice, into a roll, into a moonwalk. Quite the sequence.
Fortnite dancing now.
And a wind-up elbow to finish it off, just toying with Dustin and keeping with the theme of grounding the Wind Dragon. Into the cover, hooks the leg, no.
And Alex Arsenal showing very little respect for Dustin Nguyen. I know that's not too much of a surprise, considering that Alex Arsenal doesn't really have respect for much of anyone.
And that's what makes this such an intriguing matchup, such a styles clash. As Arsenal debating on what to do next, seems to be engaging with Haley Danielle at ringside.
Yeah, he's kind of just been distracted all night, it seems.
And we've talked about that X Factor. Haley Danielle, yes, she serves a great purpose in Alex Arsenal gaining some victories, but she also takes his eyes off the prize frequently, as she does whisper perhaps some coaching. Quite the reaction from Arsenal as he just pummels Dustin.
Whatever she said, it sure fired him up.
And perhaps that's what he needed to regain focus. Perhaps Haley Danielle shifted it back onto his opponent.
No one needs to I dare to figure what they said to each other. Stinger splash.
Hoisting up the Wind Dragon. Hard slam. We'll see what Arsenal follows up with. He seems enraged.
Alex Arsenal admiring his handiwork and now feeding off this crowd who has taken a liking to him, but oh!
Moonsault from the second rope comes up empty. Dustin Nguyen has some breathing room. We'll see if he can follow up.
They call it high risk for a reason, because that was a boom or bust move there. That springboard second rope moonsault, no water in the pool for Alex Arsenal. And now Dustin looks like he has a chance to regain the momentum in this matchup.
Was Arsenal fighting off of emotion? Dustin lands a hard lariat.
It's that heel kick right on the side of the head, and it looks like Arsenal is dazed and confused.
Dustin just landing all of these shots. Irish whip counter. Arsenal charges up, miss. Boom! Crunches him on his neck. That could do it. Dustin into the cover. No!
Gosh. And all of these matchups have just been so impressive. You know, each and every one of these 8 competitors have really given it their all. They know the stakes on the line in a tournament like this. You know, there may only be one San Japan Cup, and that could be bragging rights for a lifetime. You can't take that away from the winner.
Dustin measuring Arsenal, and look at that, just floored him and himself. Looking to finish it off, Haley Danielle on the apron, distracting ref Sherry.
This is a customary for Haley Danielle. She is just getting her nose in business that doesn't involve her.
Dustin Nguyen taking notice of this, getting in between the two.
Again, Dustin has to, regain his focus. He fell prey to this already, but the inexperience, only a couple of years in the business, maybe he hasn't learned all the tricks that the veteran Arsenal has learned over the years.
Arsenal takes advantage of the distraction. Center of the ring, hoists Dustin up again, and another power slam. Arsenal back on track. Looks like he may be going to the top rope.
I guess he didn't learn his lesson the last time. But he's going to try to go for that one big move from the top rope. Maybe that's what Haley whispered. Maybe that's the thing that Haley coached him up to do, is try from a top rope. Well, I guess he's a little scared of heights.
He's going to have to rethink this one.
No, he's just getting distracted again.
Arsenal perhaps losing confidence. Nguyen back to his feet.
Oh, no!
And Haley Danielle gets caught in the crosshairs, down to the floor. Arsenal, an emotional reaction, but perhaps he can seize the moment. Into the roll-up. And Arsenal
got him!
Arsenal has done it. Alex Arsenal is advancing to the second round.
By hook or crook, Alex Arsenal always seems to find a way to keep his winning streak going here in WrestleRave.